Oh my gosh. So this is, what is today? Wednesday night, February 4th. Well, it's like 2:22 a.m. so it's technically Thursday. There's just been so much going on. I didn't really make any New Year's resolutions. Oh my gosh, every time I turn this on, I yawn. I didn't make any New Year's resolutions. I mean, there's a lot of things I want to change, like a lot of goals to set. A lot of things I want to do differently. Tons of bad habits I want to break, and a lot of good habits I want to start. Like, I work third shift, so then on days that I'm off work, I'm still like on a third shift schedule. I don't know how people flip-flop back and forth. Like, so that's like one bad habit is we've been staying up super late, and then she gets to bed super late, and then still gets up at normal time, and then she's kind of grumpy. We're up super late and we're having snacks. Like, I will eat snacks up until I go to bed. There's times that I go to bed and like instantly I'm starving once I get to bed, so I actually get out of bed and come downstairs and get food and take it up to my bed and eat it in bed. It's disgusting. Like, I've gained so much weight. I don't even know what I'm at. The other day I weighed myself, I was at 147. It's disgusting. I get up in the morning. Well, I get up whenever Adri wakes up. She wakes up and comes in and gets me. We come downstairs and I get her either a breakfast bar, muffins, or a banana and orange juice like she wants. And I grab a Diet Dew, which is fine by me because a lot of people have coffee and I don't like coffee. And then I grab like chips or candy or junk. Like, I haven't been eating healthy. I haven't been eating breakfast. I get up and just eat junk, and I'll snack on junk throughout the day. And I'm teaching my daughter all these freaking bad habits. It's like, I haven't been drinking water. I literally drink between 6 and 10 cans of Diet Dew a day. That's all I drink. I keep saying I want to drink water and I still don't do it. I don't know. There's so many things I want to change, but I feel like I'm constantly being held back. I don't know. Things are going to change though, because I've realized life's too short. Life's too short to, I mean, you're supposed to be yourself and be goofy and be silly. And if you have a partner that doesn't support what you do, doesn't support you, and like want to help make your life better, one that you can't just be yourself around, like, you should be able to do and say silly and goofy things that are just awful, and you should be able to laugh about them and just laugh and be goofy and silly, not get an eye roll or a glare, or, you know, put down, or made me feel stupid. It's like, for the longest time I feel like I can't be myself. I can't just be goofy or silly because I feel like I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like feeling like I'm being judged. I don't like not being able to be myself. I don't feel like I have to be this restricted, serious mommy type that can't be fun and can't be silly and can't be goofy. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a cage, so to speak. I miss being myself. I wouldn't trade my daughter for the world. And I'm not saying I want to be single and I want to come and go as I please and not responsible. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I want to be myself. I want to be able to do things I enjoy and be silly and goofy and not feel judged. I mean, you're going to be judged by everybody in the world. You shouldn't feel judged and looked down at by the person that you're spending your life with. I mean, that's not how you should spend your life. So there's a lot of changes going on. All for the better. Some of them may not seem like it's for the better right now, but it'll be for the better in the long run. I'm teaching her bad habits, like I said, which that's going to change. I want to get her on a schedule. But then it's hard because days that I work, and the person who's getting up with her isn't going to get her up and sit her right on the potty, because yes, we're still trying to potty train. I can't get her in school until she's potty trained. But if they're not going to sit her on the potty and give her a decent breakfast and orange juice, like, and cookies for breakfast isn't that bad because it's no different than donuts or pancakes. It's just, she just turned 3. She should have someone setting her on the potty and getting her food and getting her healthy snacks and making her lunch. Finally addressing mine. I've had enough. So, yeah, things are really changing. If I start acting really silly or goofy, it's not being fake. It's just finally being me. I feel like I just need to let go of the last... I'm not saying let go of the last 4 years, but I need to just let go of things that have taken control of my life that I don't want taking control of my life. So I'm going to be myself again, be happy, be goofy, be silly, I mean, I've always been able to laugh at myself and say stupid comments, and I don't know, I feel like there's not very many people I can be my total self around, like even family. Like the only person I can think of that I don't have to watch what I say or think before I speak is like my dad. I love my family more than anything. I wouldn't trade them for anything, but I don't know. I feel like when I say certain things or make certain comments, I'm being looked down at, when it's a lot of times it's just in good fun, and I don't like that. Or like when I have something I really want to do, or I'm like a goal or something passionate, and you talk to people and there's the first thing anybody says is, well, yeah, but I mean, it just instantly kills them. I mean, why kill somebody's dreams? You don't have to agree with what they're doing. But if it's something good and positive, something they dream about and are ambitious about, let them be themselves, and support them if it's what they want. I mean, why would you ever? I don't think a lot of people realize that they do it. I don't think they realize that they're looking down or making comments that really hurt people's feelings, or in their own way, like talking somebody out of doing something that they want to do because they think something else would. I mean, it's your life, it's your decisions. And I mean, I don't really have many friends because it's hard to have friends when everybody has families, and my third shift schedule just has everything screwed up. I'm awake when everybody else is asleep. I don't know. So there's just a lot of changes going on. And I'm just ready to take a deep breath, get this extra weight off my shoulders, breathe, be myself, have fun, enjoy life, do what I want. As long as it doesn't harm myself or my family, I mean, then it really shouldn't matter. It shouldn't be anybody's business. I mean, I share what I want to share, don't get me wrong, but everybody has an opinion. You just don't always have to share it. I mean, if your opinion is going to hurt someone's feelings, or is going to be negative, I mean, if someone's asking for like constructive criticism, that's one thing, but if somebody's telling you something, you just can't find anything good to say, don't say anything. I mean, really. So I'm just changing some bad habits. No one's perfect. I don't want to be, there's a few people I don't want to be. I don't want to be the bump on a log, the one who just sits there, doesn't participate in anything because they're just so unhappy and miserable, God forbid they be happy for someone else. I don't want to be the constant dieter, like the person who goes to a birthday party and, oh, I can't have a piece of cake because I'm on a diet. I mean, if you can't treat yourself occasionally, like at special occasions, like for a small piece of cake or a nice dinner out without getting just a salad, I mean, if you can't treat yourself occasionally, then there's obviously a bigger problem than that. I mean, I don't know. That's just strange to me that you can't. I don't know. And I don't want to be the Debbie Downer, negative Nancy, yeah, but person that no matter what anybody says or talks about, your first response is, well, yeah, but, because there's no point. Stop bringing people down. And I don't want to be the person who's like so overweight and unfit and unhealthy that they go to like a birthday party or whatever, or to an event or activity, and they just sit there because they're so like, they can't get around easily. They can't get down on the floor and play with a little kid because they get down, they can't get back up. Or every slight activity, you're so out of breath and can't breathe because you're just that unhealthy and unfit. I don't want to be that person either. And I don't want to be the serious person that can't ever just be silly, like the person I've been, that I don't like. Just always serious, never just be yourself and be lighthearted and just goofy and silly. I don't want to just always be so serious that you can't smile, you can't joke around. If somebody asks a question that you think is stupid, you just snap at them and bite their head. I mean, I've been around so many of these people, like, and they do and say things like, oh my gosh, I don't ever want to turn out like that. But you know what? You're in control of your life. If you don't want to be that person, don't let yourself be that person. Don't let others influence you. If you feel like someone in your life is toxic and holding you back from doing the things you want to do, let them go. Because if you think you're meant to be with that person, nobody's meant to be with someone that makes them not be their self and makes them feel uncomfortable when they are themselves. It might be hard. And you might love them more than anything, but if they're holding you back from being you, they're not for you. If they're meant for you, they would support you and love you no matter what and let you be goofy and let you be silly and want you to be happy. Whether that's chasing your dreams or whatever, they would support you, not trying to find the bad in everything. They would find ways to do little things to make your life easier and to make you happier. Whether it's just cleaning up dinner dishes after dinner instead of letting them sit for a week. I mean, knowing that you're going to come home and there's snow where you're going to park your car, they would just automatically shovel, knowing that you're going to be carrying in your toddler or grocery bags. I mean, you shouldn't have to call and ask them to shovel. You shouldn't have to ask for help bringing in 5 carloads of groceries. I mean, that's just things that your partner should do. They should just, oh, she's home with groceries, let's just help her. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying the man should take care of the woman, but you've got to be equals. I mean, if she's cooking you dinner and taking care of you and making sure you have this and that and you never have to worry about running out of anything, the least you can do is help her out with little things. I mean, I take out trash, I work, I take care of the baby. Well, she's 3 now, she's turned 3. I clean the house, I do the laundry, I do the dishes, I do the grocery shopping. I sit down and pay the bills. I mean, a lot of people would be blessed to have someone that does that, that takes care of them, and they would do little things to make them, to let them know that they appreciate them and that they're an amazing person for doing all that when they don't have to. But if someone doesn't appreciate those things that you do and doesn't acknowledge, you don't need them. Because there's someone out there that's dying for someone that does those kinds of things. There's people out there that just long to find someone that they can be silly and goofy around, and someone that can be silly and goofy around them and not worry about it just because that's who they are. They're just fun. When you have a 3-year-old and a fiance or boyfriend or whatever, and that's like the only people you really talk to, and you can't really talk to them because the one's 3 and the other one just doesn't listen or doesn't want to put their phone down to even acknowledge that you're speaking to them. It's kind of hard to talk. Like I said, a lot of the other people in my life I try to talk to, I just feel like I'm being judged and looked down on. Like, I have better conversations with my subscribers, and I have more support and feel more love from my subscribers. I don't know if it's because we have the same interests or what, but I don't know. I love you guys. I know I don't have that many subscribers, but the people that do comment and talk to me and like makes you feel not so alone. It's like one thing to feel alone when you're single, but to feel alone when you have somebody that you live with 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that's like the worst feeling ever. Okay, I'm done with that. So there's just a lot of things changing. I feel good. I feel good about where I'm headed. I feel good about the goals I'm setting for myself. I feel good about the habits that the bad ones I'm going to break. I'm going to. Not that I want to. I'm going to break them, and I'm going to start better habits. And I'm going to teach my daughter better things, because it's funny, you want the best for like your children or your sister or your brother or your mother, but then you kind of let yourself go. It's like, I see so many people, friends, family, who have so much great advice for other people about, oh, you should do this, do that, and like relationship advice, but yet they're putting up with just the same, if not worse, than the person they're giving advice to. I don't need anybody to take care of me. I can take care of myself. I can take care of my daughter. And like I said, it's nice if somebody's there and wants to do things, but I learned a long time ago not to depend on somebody. Take care of yourself. Like I said, I just kind of lost it somewhere, but I'm getting it back. And I hope you start to see the changes. I hope you start to see the real me come out. Not the one who just feels so just bound up and just restricted. I'm just going to untie the ropes and let loose and be free and be myself and teach my daughter to be herself, and she can just be silly and goofy, which I already do. We're silly and goofy together, and we have fun, and we don't care. If people look at us like we're crazy, we don't care, because we're having fun and we're laughing and smiling, and that is what life is about. So if you've watched this much of my video, thumbs it up. Just let me know you watched this whole thing. I'm sorry for rambling on. I just had some things I need to get off my chest. I'll get back on track with Fun with Food Fridays and my weigh-ins, even though it's gonna suck at first because I've gained weight, and not because of holidays, just because I've just been in a slump. But I'm getting out of it. I'm crawling my way out of that hole. No one's throwing in a rope to pull me out. I'm climbing my way out myself. And it's just nice to have you guys at the top of that hole for me to see when I get out. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.